Okay, so here is the TR7 I was talking about in my last video, and it is a 1981-82 TR7, which I think was originally in silver, and it's been modified in certain ways. And this is the car I bought for my wife Karen, and I picked it up yesterday, and it was reported to be running rich or running fast. So on the way back from Cornwall, stuck in traffic, she was sitting about 1500 RPM, and yeah, so I thought, well, get it home, then I can have a look at it. And it has the Sprint engine, and it has some nice alloys on it, actually. I do like them. It's got electric power steering with a funky little steering wheel, and there's an adjustment knob down there. You can adjust the sensitivity of the steering. I've got it fully set to sensitive because when I first drove it, it was wound back, and it was really hard to steer with such a small steering wheel. The seats are, I believe, MX5. I don't mind these seats, actually. You sit a bit higher, and I think my wife Karen would like that. It's got a lovely glove box cover, which is nice, and inside's been carpeted, which will save things rattling around a bit. I do like that. It does have a roll bar. Am I going to take this one off? I doubt it. I shall leave it on. It does have the mahogany wood effect surrounding the dash and what have you, and I think I'm going to leave that for now, and it's up to Karen if she'd like to take it off. But it's been done quite well, I must admit, and the interior of the car regarding the dash is in really good condition. I'll go around the other side, because what I really do like, and this back spoiler, if anybody knows, they are off a 1980s BL saloon car. It was all the rage in the day, I remember, and they were known as rust traps. And it is off a Montego. So there you are. And a few blue lights around, and the blue LEDs in the door cars, they probably won't be up to much in the dark. But the locking mechanisms are the later ones, where they went to this square type. And the door cards are in fabulous condition, absolutely fabulous, same as on the other side. And what I do like is this sort of leather cover finish on the glove box compartment. I do like that indeed. It's even got blue stitching in it. Or is that the blue from the LED effect? Just some sort of courtesy light down there. It is alarmed. The top of the screen with the switchgear is fully populated. I'm not sure what the rear dim is for. I've yet to find that out. It's going to be a journey of, a journey to find out. Hazards work, and there is even a buzzer on the indicator. So if I put the hazards on, you'll hear it. That's quite funny. Now, when I was first driving this car, I put the indicator on, and I heard this buzzer sound. I thought it was an alarm of some sort. And the left and right are an octave difference. And what you heard there with the hazards, them both on at the same time. I'm not sure if I can get that. No, I haven't got the ignition on. It does have a pressure gauge down below. And what else does it have? Well, it has an engine start when the key's on the ignition. It will start on the key, but you can press this little button to start it also, so it's in parallel with the ignition switch, I guess. Nice little addition is this cup holder here, which comes out as such. Nifty little thing, I suppose. I do like the seats, they're quite comfy. So that's the interior. so to speak. I do have another steering wheel, which I think will work a bit more effectively because it's a wider steering wheel, or larger steering wheel. Get rid of that boss so the steering wheel sits further back, and you'll get a bit more leverage with a larger wheel, steering wheel. So that's the interior. The hood is absolutely lovely. It looks to be a new hood, and it's blue in colour. The only downside of this hood is the centre restraining strap is a bit too short, so you can't get the Velcro together, and the purpose of that is to stop the roof ballooning when you're driving at speed. And here's the engine. Now, it was reported to have been running fast. Headlights need a bit of clean up. This aluminium head, the paint's reacted with either the primer or the paint, and the inserts for the rubber, these are weather seals, believe it or not, and this is loose. That needs some attention, so that's not a problem. The lights do work, everything functions on this camera. There are some add-on LED lights here. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of those, but again, down to Karen, how much she wants. So what did I find? So initially, the jet system on this one was sticking down when the choke, so that was permanently open. And when I went to baseline the carbs, the inside, the actual, the needle housing, was actually sitting prouder than this one, and when I swapped them over, they seemed to even out. So I thought, well, okay, I'll leave that as I'll swap them over the insides with the needles, and they look the same height. Now, what I did find, which is interesting, and a point to note for anybody that's going to be separating out the link mechanisms, all four of these tightening collars, this one was in that position and that one was in this position, so that meant the locking head was actually sitting upside down, so you couldn't get access to the nut easily to release. So you should be able to release the nut whilst the captive head underneath is being held, and then these are the same here. And if you can see there's a slight indent on this one because I haven't swapped these two over yet, and this one needs to be in that position and this one needs to be in that position. So to do it easily, you have to remove the carbs and separate this linkage. But what I did is I managed, just because the engine was warm, and put a little bit of heat into these, and I actually pried them open enough to get them to come off of this linkage here. So that's all nicely set up now. The car's been baselined, and I wound in the jets to maximum. I wound them out 6 and then adjusted from there, and then I balanced the carbs again with the idle screws, and because that jet was sticking, that's how I found that one, because she wasn't right. So they're pretty much balanced themselves at temperature, and she ticks over about 800 RPM. Let's start on the key. Let's give it a start. Take it out of gear first, CJ. That's a habit of mine. Yep, better safe than sorry, right? Okay, let's give it a start. Gotta give it a bit of a rev, I suppose. What's she ticking up? She should be, yeah, she's on about, well, I'd say about 700 at the moment. When she warms up a bit more, she'll be a lot better. Nice to see the fasten seatbelt sign working. Let's see if that clears. I haven't actually made a note of that. Yep, she's gone out. She is hunting a tiny bit, so I'm wondering if the plugs need a bit of a clean up. If she's been running a bit rich, maybe the plugs could do with a bit of a clean. And the brakes need a bit of a bleeding as well. I'm sure. I'm going to check out all the brakes. See how we get on with that. But apart from that, she holds temperature really nicely. Plug in the water washer as well. I did check that out and fill this up. Let's put that back in. Smells like an old engine, but yeah. And the VIN number on this car. Here it is there. It's one of the last batches of TR7s to go off the production line, apparently. Might need just to just hone those a bit more. I'm going to take it for a good run and see what she idles at after giving her a good run. So that's where we are. This is the introduction to the latest edition of my wife Karen, and yeah, I hope she get to drive it soon. I did take her out for a spin last night, a very quick one, and yeah, I think the wheels look really nice on it. Come on, behave yourself. Would you believe it? She was sitting at 800 perfectly, but I'm just going to give it a blast to see how she goes. Alright, more later with the YAC, the Yac. Yes, and incidentally, this number here is the birth date of youngest grandchild, 20th of the 8th, with a kiss. There you go. Happy days. Alright. Oh, and also the exhaust end is snooping a bit, so I need to look at that to see why that's snooping. But she does give a nice little burble on the backfire as well, you know, a little overrun. It's nice. And there we are, TR7 Sprint with a Sprint engine, not original Sprint. Original Sprint engine, but not a manufactured TR7 Sprint. I don't believe they did any Sprints in the convertible, they're all hardtops. There you are, still Triumph. Okay, thanks for watching, bye now. So I've just taken the car for a run, and she's sitting about, yeah, about 900 RPM, 950. Quite happy with that as it is. Nothing major to report. Temperature stable. You see that? Yeah. One thing I noticed about this small steering wheel is it impedes the gauges at the top. So there's the other TR7 wheel I want to get in. And yeah, nothing major to report. Radio doesn't work. The clock's not working. But what I find, what I can see, you might be able to see it yourself, I'm not sure. But it looks to me, where am I? It looks to me as if the hour hand is being blocked by it's blocking the minutes hand. So again, a symptom of what I had a few weeks ago. So I'm sure I saw this working until it got to this time. So oh yeah, the oil pressure gauge is steady, as is the temperature, and yeah, it's quite a nice drive, gotta say. Again, I did experience the roof pop as I was going down the A38 due to this very tight Velcro strap inside. You're surprised how much pressure this roof gets under when you're singing down the road. But nothing much else to report, I don't think. I don't think I missed anything now. Yeah, lots of stickers inside the bonnet. Incidentally, this is what my TR7 used to look like, completely black inside. And what I didn't mention was all the underseal in the car. There are the lamps around the other side, but yeah, it's all caked in it, which has saved the car, I guess. So yeah, she's been running quite sweet now. I'm really happy. So with that, I shall leave it there again, and just a little brief update. Still going to bleed the brakes. Anything else I find, I shall report back. Thank you very much. Bye now.